Today is episode number 1 of the Roadkill Hunters, Roadkill Warriors.
No, he's not.
We ride these roads.
You ride them.
We ride these roads. And these cars around here and these trucks around here, they hit animals and they die alongside the road. And that's a cheap way to get meat.
No,
and we're not going to let them go to waste. Me and Brittany,
you by yourself.
we road warriors. We're about to get up in the truck and ride up and down this road. I done seen an armadillo, I done seen a squirrel, and I done seen a deer. Ain't that right, Brittany?
I ain't going with you.
Yes, let's go. This is episode 1 of Roadkill Warriors. There's wild meat on the side of the road. We're
The
gonna go
worst
get it.
TV show you've ever thought of.
Let's go get it. Let's go get, baby. You know there's a deer on the side of the road, a possum on the side of the road, a squirrel on the side of the road.
See you later.
Come on.
Me and Little Big will sit right here.
Yeah, she's been in a few other clips. No, you gonna go on the road? The road warriors. Ravenheart. He's one of probably my most supportive. I got 2, Troy Ortez and Ravenheart. He comments on a lot of my videos. He has a pretty big channel.
You now?
Yep.
What do you say?
He said that cause see, they didn't know if you was a myth, if you really existed. He said I just showed Brittany. You've been on some other ones, but he just ain't seen them videos, I don't think.
I'm real.
Come on.
No.
For the first episode of Roadkill Warriors.
No, baby, no.
But we gotta go get that roadkill.
Look.
Come on.
Look,
You killed a mosquito. But that's not roadkill. That has nothing to do with this show. Come on, let's get the road. She's the best at killing mosquitoes. I don't know why. They just don't know her hand's coming. She's fast or something. But seriously, I told Brittany about the idea, and she ain't about it. But I'm not really gonna eat roadkill. Plus, it's been on the road all day. There's probably fire ants in it. There's about to be crows and buzzards in it tomorrow, probably. What did you dream? What is it, Dolly? It's too dark out here to see anything. Maybe when I get in the light, get near the road, maybe there'll be enough light to see. I dreamed you put me on the news. For what? Do I need to lawyer up? What you put me on the news for? But I'm not really gonna go. I'm not really gonna collect roadkill off the side of the road. You're going on the news. Benjamin Judd. Well, I guess that in itself is news. Who is Benjamin Judd? It's too dark out here. I can see. So I got the camera pointed at the road. Why can't this camera see at night as good as I can? That's messed up. There ain't no they can see that light. I was walking with you a couple. Yeah. In a dream world, it'll sometimes mix different houses and places and all kind of things together. That's how you sometimes figure out it's a dream and wake up. I had a weird dream. I dreamed that there was I forget if it was a mouse or what it was. There's something in the house and a snake come in to eat it from one side and changed its mind and went around to the other side to eat it. And I think Brittany woke me up telling me what she dreamed, and I forgot what she dreamed, and I fell back asleep. Well, my channel's ain't even hit 200 subscribers yet, and somebody's saying they put me on the news. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what's news here. I haven't really said anything that there hasn't been lots of people saying for probably more than 20 years. Well, probably a lot more than that. There's the moon. It's like the camera lens has a stigmata or something. It makes the rays come out the moon. The moon's highly reflective on its own. I don't think they put any mirrors on there and bounce any laser off of them. I think you can already bounce a laser off that reflective moon. Should I donate $200? To what? I get paid next Thursday, so I don't really have to get anybody's money. Times are tough, but maybe just keep your own money, you know? To donate to what? I think that I'm going to be able to save enough money on the side to plant another bunch of fruit trees this winter. They're talking about the winter being kind of hotter and drier than normal, which will probably make things easier in the greenhouse for the orange trees and coffee plants and things like that. To me? What? I hear a bullfrog. This is weird to me how this phone does, because I can see all this. I can see the moonlight bouncing off of this gravel road. I can see the tree line and the sky. I can see where they're building the solar power plant and them poles are sticking up. I don't have without my glasses, I don't see good at a distance, but I have really good night vision. I think that's why I've never been afraid of the dark. I think it's kind of the same thing, the shape of my eye, that causes me the problem with being nearsighted. I think it's the same thing, or maybe I just got a different amount of rods and cones, and I don't know. But I don't need a lot of light to see at night pretty well. So I've never really been too afraid of the dark. You'll donate that much money to me? Well, somewhere I've got my Cash App tag in the bio, but I am not about to send $50 to get more money. I'm not about to send $1 to get more money. I'm not about to do any of that. I'm not going to turn down money, but I'm not going to beg for money, and I'm not going to pay for any transaction fees for any money. Normally, what I do, and what's got me to where I am now, is I just go to work and they pay me, and then I take that money. Well, they tax part of it, about 1/5 of it, I guess. And they tax some more with sales tax and property tax and insurance mandated and registration and all that other stuff. They do all them taxes. And then I just take that money and buy electricity, gas, and food, and I keep on living. You won the lottery. Okay, if you won the lottery, let me tell you something. Most people that win the lottery, right, they go into debt. If you won the lottery, maybe lock some of that money away from yourself so you can't spend it all at once. Like put it in a CD or something. I don't know, maybe don't trust the banks, but put some of it in maybe precious metals or something that you can't just liquidate all at once. And like really keep a record of where your spending is going, because a lot of people, they increase their spending and they're not really like, you know, like, I don't know, just be careful. Be careful with your money. Be careful telling people you've won money. Be careful, because it might feel like you got like money that's going to last forever, and then you increase your spending, and then it can get out of hand. So just be careful. Well, it's because I know I'm going to eat tomorrow. I know I'm going to, like, I don't, you know, I don't really live. What the, dude? Just, No. Look, dude, I don't think that I haven't built enough self-discipline to manage that much money all at one time. I'd probably become the worst version of myself if I just got that much money handed to me all right now. I'm not really ready for that, I don't think. I don't really. I got, I can go get eggs to eat. I can get chickens to eat. I can get squash to eat. I can hunt deer. I can grow potatoes. I can grow beans. What the fuck? $5 billion? You ain't won no $5 billion in the lottery, have you? That's crazy. $1 billion is like 1,000 millions. Actually, I was joking at the beginning of this video, talking about, just to kind of play with Brittany, talking about the Roadkill Warriors episode 1 and everything. I wonder, can I have the flashlight on and the camera running at the same time? Nope, it won't let me do it. It says camera in use. Dang. Should have brought another flashlight so the camera could see. Can it see me? It can slightly see me. But I'm almost where that deer is on the side of the road. It's up ahead a little bit to the left. Y'all hear them bullfrogs in the swamp? And then there's crickets. My mama, when I was a kid, she tried, you know, a lot of the older people and my mama, they eat bullfrog legs. And I just think, I would have been, maybe would have tried it, except they told me it was chicken and I knew it was not chicken. And if that is chicken, that's very low quality chicken. Very gristly, slimier chicken. And when people talk about it so good, but I don't believe them. I don't think they really like it. I think they really like getting other people to eat it. And I have a lot of bullfrogs on my property, and people are like, you should eat the frog legs. I don't want them. They sell for a high price, though. The crows are always trying to figure out how to catch one, and they always get in the water too fast. I've never seen a crow catch a bullfrog. They say that crows won't ever hit a car because they're so good at flying. But I was riding with Mike Fields, a mechanic, and he was driving his truck to McRae to get a part to fix the other vehicle that I used to have before the vehicle that I had before this one. That Toyota Scion box-shaped vehicle. But it really looked like that one crow pushed the other crow. Like in the air. It's like it looked like that crow murdered that other crow and pushed him in front of the truck. And that's why the truck hit the crow. But they say that they'll never hit a vehicle, but I seen one hit a vehicle, but I think he was pushed. It's kind of crazy. Well, thank you for that. I think sometimes I do get angry in the moment and I react and I get a little like, you know, people tell you, your whole people are going to be genocided, and then I go off on some kind of rant. But I really do want the best for everybody. I mostly just want peace and trade. And, but I'm not so afraid of uncomfortable thoughts or uncomfortable challenges. And I believe in the freedom of thought and expression and dialogue and innovation. And I don't believe that I'm 100%, like over the years, I've changed my opinions on a lot of things. I know I'm not always right, so I'm open to hear new ideas. But also, thank you, Ravenheart. Here is, I should come back up here with a flashlight. This is an abandoned house, but you can't even see it. It's just dark. Even if it can see the moon. It can see the moon, but it can't see the tree or the sky or the house or any of that. I would have put a headlamp on when I'm filming it dark, and then I can shine a light on something. Dolly's in front of me running on the side of the road. I can see her real easily because she's white, and the light bounces off of her from the moon. But the camera can't see her or the road or the yellow line or the white line. I guess God blessed me with the night vision, but not the farsightedness. I kind of think of God as being like a dimension, like a I'm not just saying like that it's part of the universe, like it's not a living or a personal being. I'm not saying that. But I think just like how there's matter and energy and time and space, I think there's a consciousness and a life force. Like everything that knows, there's like a universal knowing. A mind that's like an all mind that knows what all the other minds know. And maybe I just choose to believe it because I want to. But also, it's like I can't just about, I don't know. It's just hard to kind of believe that it's all just empty, dead, and it's just a machine and it's just random. That seems absurd. But almost everything does. I don't know. I gotta pee so very bad, but I know Brittany would be mad. I can't even pause and mute and pee while I'm straight. I gotta just see. I'm from the country, and Brittany is from the city of McRae, and I'm just so used all of my life just peeing outside, just peeing by a tree, by the truck. Like you gotta pee, you could just. There's like almost no one. There's not like as far down there. I gotta walk like what? Half a mile. I mean, down at the road, there's a cluster of houses. Like, nobody is going to see me. But it's like she lives in this slight paranoia that there's some hidden woman in the bushes somewhere that's going to see if I pee. So it's like, she's just like protecting what's hers or something. She's like, you cannot pee outside. And it's very offensive to her. It's like against... I guess if you're in the city and you pee, it's like public indecency and stuff. But it's like, there's no one here. The nitrates in the pee would just help the plants. It's not going to matter. But to her, it matters a lot. And so it's kind of weird how it's like, I'm independent. I'm 38. People don't really tell me too much about what to do. Because I avoid entanglements in a lot of ways. I don't want someone to... I like my freedom. And so and like people in my family might try to be able to get me to do something, or my brothers or somebody or whatever. And I just do what I'm going to do regardless. And then I'm over here, I got to pee, and I'm holding it. And I'm walking like half a mile back to the house to go into the bathroom and pee in the toilet because this woman that could never beat me up in a fight she'll just be happier if I do that. And it's like she has some control over me. I'm like, I don't know how I let it happen. Like, I don't know if you're still watching because there's like 3 people watching right now, but a guy who, after underscore, it's Taz. Do you have it, like, I don't know, like one time I was like on shrooms or drunk and I get overly generous and regret it later. Like, do you have any children or grandchildren or nephews, or do you have it planned out how you'll be taken care of when you're old? Maybe invest in some land, or maybe set up some kind of trust for your children, or something like that. I don't know that, like, I feel honored, I appreciate it and all, but I kind of advise you against just giving $10 billion to a random YouTube streamer. Probably don't do that. But, you might just have a good heart and mean well, and then it tear apart your whole family. Like, they don't understand. They're like, dang, you could have set me up, Grandpa. And then I appreciate y'all. I should have kept walking. Well, I had to pee. That's really what stopped me. I got to go back and pee. But if I'd have walked just a little bit further past that hill, maybe there'd have been them little dogs barking or whatever. And then past that hill is that deer. Which I don't know that I even need to. I don't know that y'all want to see a dead deer on this side of the road. It really just started off as a joke to make Brittany laugh. I'm holding the camera up to show you, but you can't really see the tree line there. But there used to be a pack of coyotes that would move through there and go out there. And I don't hear them anymore, and I kind of miss them. They sound not really like puppies, but it's like puppy yelps mixed with howls, shorter howls than wolves. Coyotes have different sounds. Like you'll kind of, when they're chasing a rabbit or something, you can kind of tell the sound of it, as opposed to when they're just like calling up in a group. But I like coyotes. And you can really walk at night 20 miles in the dark around coyotes and they're never going to bother you. You're never going to get attacked by a pack of coyotes. Some people keep their children in the house that way. When it gets late at night, they'll be like, the coyotes will get you. But the coyotes ain't going to get you. But Mama was telling me it's chicken, and because I didn't know what I was eating, that's what was like psychologically bothersome about it. Nowadays I would think, oh, I don't want to eat an amphibian, but when I was that young, I probably wouldn't have cared. But I just wanted to know. I knew I was being lied to. It might have started my whole story arc. Maybe. I knew I was being lied to. I knew that was not chicken. It was frog legs. I knew it. I knew it wasn't. My parents lied to me. Trust broken. Don't trust the system anymore. Question everything. Why would they feed me frogs? I like that sound. You hear the bugs, certain birds, the bullfrogs. It's not like car horns and construction jackhammers and people yelling at their neighbors. You can look up and see the stars because it's not a bunch of smoke and smog. And this camera can't see nothing. You can see the moon, kind of. I will be here to support you every step of the way. Thank you. And I support you too. When I was in the 6th grade, and I guess the 5th grade, from 3rd to 5th grade, we would drive back and forth a lot from San Antonio, Texas to Wheeler County, Georgia. Every Christmas and every Thanksgiving and every Easter, and maybe a few times more than that. And maybe I think, well, anyway, let me stay on topic. We drive back and forth across the Mississippi Bridge and everything. And I made it like a game, and this isn't good for you. I don't recommend this. But I was like, how long? Like, how many state borders? Like, how long can I hold it before I have to pee? I would skip gas stations. It was some kind of madness. I don't know. Crazy challenge. It can't be good for you. You probably shouldn't do it. But holding it and having to go this far to get back to the house is bringing back those memories. Mama used to be so scared to cross the Mississippi Bridge. That is a long bridge. And you would notice when you stopped at different gas stations in different states, you would notice that the people are different in different places. Like it's a different kind of drunk person in New Orleans than drunk person in Texas at the gas station. It's a different. Not like, I'm not saying anything bad. Like, as a kid, I noticed, well, the accent changed from here to here. Some of them people in Louisiana, that's not English at all. That's some kind of, I don't even know if it's French mixed with English. I don't know. It's its own thing. And I'm not, I haven't took a large enough sample size of Alabama to make an honest assessment of the state, but we helped some women. Me and my friend Daniel helped his dad's ex-girlfriend move back to Alabama, and there were a lot of women in Alabama talking about they would burn their husband's house down. They would burn a house down. I heard that a lot. They were quick to be like, if he cheats on me, I'm gonna burn his house down. But I was only in one town, and everybody there where I was at, I forget the name of the town, had blonde hair and blue eyes, like everybody. And we stopped at a gas station because the woman, she was pulling a trailer with a truck. We was pulling a trailer with a truck, and she was behind us. She was driving so slow. So we stopped at a place to wait for her to catch up, and people saw us sitting there. And they'd drive by, I guess, to go to town and come back and see us still sitting there. And the locals got aggroed on us. And they were like, you're not from around here. What are you doing here? You need to leave. And we're calling this woman. We're like, come on. And finally, we go up ahead. We go around this curve. We go up to the house. We're almost there. And there's police lights everywhere and a roadblock. But we was fine, though. We just went through there. And then these women are like, she tried to take my millionaire and I'm going to burn so-and-so's house down. And they were like, I don't even know if he is a millionaire. He lies so much. And then they're like, we move them out there and all. And they're like, you can stay tonight. And we're like, hell no. Like, we want to get back to our families. We want to get back to Georgia. Georgia is on our mind. We are not staying. We are leaving. And we did. And I got to pee. And I'll go, I don't know if I'll go live again or if I'll hang out with Brittany.